Night TV, joined by manager Steve Cunningham after the goalless draw at home against Bamber. Steve, 4 games, 4 unbeaten, 2 clean sheets.
Yeah, it's feels a bit worse than that, to be honest, mate. I think we just feel a bit flat. I don't think that was a good performance at all. I thought first half was very good. I thought there was patches in the first half where we really dominated the game, and we had the best chances of the game. I think Darius has got a score in the first half, 2, because one of them hits the post and then the crossbar. And I just felt like there was parts of the game where we were really hurting them down the side without naming their player. I thought he was struggling first half and we were starting to get in. And the second half, we were just really poor. But I've got to give credit to Millie's team, because I thought they were outstanding. Second half, I thought they played the way that we want to play, especially at home. The rotations were really good, the movement from the front two, the passing combinations was really good. The only thing that they lacked really was any real punch or quality to finish it off, because they were pot shotting from 30 yards out, which we're happy with that, because I expect my keeper to save it and we're in a block. But then, as daft as this is going to sound, we actually then had the best chances to win the game in the second half. James Hardy goes through 1v1, he's got to score. Benny Couto goes through, better decision making with a bit of quality. Tom Denton knocks the ball down twice, lands on the 6-yard box, no one anywhere near it, and it's like, oh. So yeah, it's frustrating, mate, but I think we're just a bit flat. We've had a little bit of a debrief there, longer than it probably needed to be, because anyone else would take a 0-0 clean sheet. You're unbeaten in the first 4 games, but we've just set some expectations and standards that I think we fell well short in the second half.
Obviously, a few contentious decisions in the first half. Darius is going clean through. Darius, for me, does the right thing, stays on his feet, tries to get the shot off, but if he goes down, it's a free kick and a red card. You know, there's a corner that goes out where you can see by the clear trajectory of the ball that it's a corner, not given. A yellow card that's not come back to. I mean, similarly to Saturday, we said there's not a bad tackle in the game where you've got 6 yellow cards. There's been a few in this game and no cards given.
No, and I mean the penalty, they might disagree, but it's a penalty. It's not a free kick outside the box. He gets in the box and he says, I gave you advantage because he got a shot off. The guy was virtually on the floor when he shot, so there's no advantage. I just think, first half I thought there was some really strange decisions from the referee, and but second half I don't think there was anything bad from him, so I have no qualms about the referee tonight, to be fair. I think first half, he's probably seen the header from the corner, which was blatantly obvious to everybody in the ground bar in, but he might have been stood behind it, he's not seen it, but then his liner has to help him out there. But the liner said, the refs give it. Well, you're the liner, what's your job? But we had a bit of banter with liner and he was fine. But no, I think you get frustrated with little decisions like that, because when you're not playing well, it can probably change the game for you, or it goes. But then because we didn't play well, maybe we didn't deserve it. It's just one of them. I don't think if we'd have won the game on the second half, based on the chances that we had, I think it'd have been a bit of robbery to Bamber, because I think they deserve to get something out of the game. But when you say they probably were better than us, that's just because I thought we were really poor. But we had the best chances of the game, and I'm sure they'll agree. You know, when you look at James Hardy going through 1v1, Darius has opened his body out, he's got the neck to it and he hits the post. And even if the game was 1-0, you sort of go, well, we'll take that. But you look at the league and there's loads of up and down results again tonight, in there, with teams drawing and winning and losing. So I think for us, we'll just be, we're 4 unbeaten. It's 2 clean sheets in a row, and I don't think we've done that for a long time. So like I said, I probably feel a little bit more deflated, because I just feel the performance wasn't really at the levels where we expect, especially at home. We want to put on a good performance. First half we did okay. I thought we played some good stuff first half, and we just didn't capitalise in the moments where we was on top. And then second half, I thought Bamber Bridge were the better team, and fair play to Millie and his team there.
Jason Gilchrist coming off after 15 minutes with a slight niggle. What's the prognosis?
Yeah, he's broke his leg, his arm, his neck. He's out for 6 weeks. No, just don't want anyone else to know. I think he just pulled up with his calf, so we're just going to see how he does. So what we have said is, if players have got any kind of niggle, not that it's an out, but we can't afford players this year to be playing with a knock and it make it worse, and that's what happened last year. So with Jason, we just said, look, if you're struggling, come off. And Gilly's an honest lad, he'd want to stay on if he could. So it was a shame that, because I feel with the chances we were creating, I think Gilly scores tonight and in the form that he's in. So it just means that we had to change it slightly. And 15 minutes in, when you've just planned everything, 15 minutes in. But that's why we've got a squad. I thought Benny Couto went on and actually, you know, he was one of our liveliest players, Benny, tonight. Just lacked a little bit of quality in the areas that he needed to, but he gives you so much of a threat as well with his pace, and he gets into good areas. So I thought Benny did okay when he went on, to be fair. I thought Darius worked hard, you know, and supplemented going inside without Gilly's sort of assistance. But we just didn't give him any quality in the second half, did we? And we just didn't create really anything of note. Just one or two really good chances, but you've got to take one of them. But no, disappointed, mate. But happy with the 0-0, 4 unbeaten, and we go into Saturday still, you know, confident of getting a result at home.